Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome back to City Skylines After Dark. The reason we're on the main menu is I have added some more mods again. If we go to Content Manager, Mods, and scroll down. Hello, new mods. Right, so the one mod I was very tempted to add, but I haven't. Very tempted. Is Traffic++. It's now updated and works. It didn't work last time I checked it, but it does now work with City Skylines After Dark. And it adds a few new sort of zones and stuff. It allows you to have roads where only like residents are allowed down the roads, which means that people shouldn't be taking like these little roads in between city blocks that aren't designed for like massive throughput. You can also like change the input and output of lanes so that this is like a right turn only lane, this is a left lane, this is a merge lane, etc. It's really good for that sort of stuff. I'm not going to turn it on. I was very tempted, but I'm not going to turn it on because it adds a few new things, and those could get confused with like the update and the DLC. And I think at the moment we want to just focus on the update and DLC. We might add it in a few episodes. I probably will add it in a few episodes, but for now we're gonna go ahead without it. I have added Air Enabler. Enables all plots and tiles when you start a load of game for free, so you can build anyone on the map. I was dubious about this, but I think the reason I'm going to do it is because when you like build in a like set spaces, you end up building very square allotments. And sometimes you want to build in a certain space that's over the area, like over 2 squares, and you're like, well, I can only afford one of them, I've only got one of them unlocked. And you end up having to build these very weirdly, like, very straight-edged, like, districts. And it just doesn't look that nice. So I'm going to have this on, and we're going to enable all of our plots at the beginning, just because I'd like to make it a little bit more organic looking. I've very much gone for a city block style at the moment, and I want to get out of that habit. I want to actually start building a little bit more organically. And so this should hopefully allow that. Full refund from roads. This allows you to get full refund from roads when you are paused. So if you build a road when you're paused and then you delete it, normally you'll lose money. With this mod, you will get the full funds back. So basically you can design with roads, you can plan, and you can be like, no, that doesn't work, and just delete it and you'll get your money back, provided you stay paused. Or if you get a road and you're like, oh, this is going to be awesome, and then it says, road too steep, then you can get the funds back because the game is road too steep. No border limits camera. Well, obviously, I'd like to be able to get awesome shots of the sun rising rather than getting constrained by the edge of the map. Yeah. Pause on load. Yep, because sometimes I walk away to get a cup of tea and it's like, oh, we're playing the game now. And I'm like, what? Persistent resource view. So when we were trying to place the agriculture district before, I clicked on roads and it would like go, oh, we want to go back to the normal view. I was like, no, I want to see where the agricultural area is. Hopefully I think this allows it to basically stay in the agricultural view if we've got it selected, and then I can place roads and in the agricultural view, so that should be really helpful. And Precision Engineer allows you with control to do angle snapping, shift to do more information, and alt does something else as well. So hopefully that will allow us to, place roads a little bit easier, bit more like precision to them, as you might have guessed by the name. So we're going to load up the game, and I'll be with you in a second. And welcome back. So we have a few issues. Sadly, the traffic is rather backed up. Yeah, it's backed up all the way to there. This is, if we actually, like, grab the road, and then we go down one. Mostly because people are going around, like, all the way around to this side. We've got a lot of vehicles here that are getting blocked up. That's understandable. Our biggest issue is really the fact that people are trying to come on here and go all the way around while also merging with other people. We're going to have to do something about that. Now, we could put the extra thing up here, which I did mention, but I really think that the big change is needed. And this isn't like, I put the highway in, it isn't a highway problem, really. I mean, this is an agricultural vehicle and is using the highway because it will go down the left hand and then pull out here. But the big problem is these guys they just want to have fun. And they just want to get over here and go and do their normal everyday life stuff. So we could alter this junction. I'm trying to think how we can alter it. And we'll have like a flyover from here that just feeds directly to this way and just bypasses the motorway. I mean, it's probably the easiest way to do it. Okay. And if we have like feeder roads here, I mean, would feeder roads be helpful? I'm almost getting the feeling they actually would be really, really helpful. Okay, let's try it. Okay, so if we just start using these like little, what are they called? Highway off and on ramps. people are going that way down that road, and people are going this way. So, when you're coming from this direction, you could probably just delete this as well for now. We'll have to connect up in a minute. Squiggly. Oh, look, it's got more information. It's got, like, meters and stuff. Ooh. Okay, the thing is, if you build backwards, you can do stuff like this, which looks a lot more organic. There we go. And this would be the joining to go that way. I mean, it's got a left and right, so it's probably going to ruin our plan, but ideally, this would be a left turn only. That way, they'd keep their momentum, and you wouldn't get the choice of moving left or right, so people would only be able to go one way. I'm going to flip that. And then we'll also want one going over to the other side and joining. So let me grab you. Page up. Slope too steep. Hello. I've missed that message. No, I haven't. It's all a lie. Right, and then page down. And then I want to keep a little semblance of, like, curviness. So I'm actually going to build backwards again. And then can we build, like, a connection? Page down? Oh, that's fine, right? That's fine. So this is off. Goes over there, goes to there. And they have got left and right turns. I mean, if I have Traffic Manager++, I can stop it being a left and right turn. And then I need people feeding on. I need people to feed on from both sides. It should be easy enough to do if I mess around a little bit. Right, actually, so if I delete this temporarily and switch to this, we want people from this side who are going this way being able to cross over. So I need to be able to go page up. And then, can I fit the page down in here? Oh, ooh, it's iffy for space. Let's delete that again. I think if we bring it out close enough, we should be able to... Page down? Yeah, I mean, we can make it work. We can make it work. That's the important part. We'd also want to be able to merge it. So maybe now is the time to get like a 6-lane road or something. Yeah, 6-lane road, 6-lane road. Bam. Underground. And it's like, we've lost control of the power lines. And there, they're fixed. Right. It's hard to see in this half light. I'm trying to get a good view. If we have... I mean, if I had Traffic Manager++, I could tell it to have a 2-lane road feeding out of this and 2-lane road feeding in, which means that people going left and right would already be in their preordained lanes. As it is, I don't have the ability to do that. So instead, if we go attach to there, and you are an attachment point here, I want an attachment point probably here, which is why we've got an issue with that. Okay. Delete that temporarily. Let's do the flyover for now, because the flyover is going to attach at the same point. Page down. Come on. Come on. Yes, right. Again, issues. Right, if we try and bring it back that way, it's a little bit sharp. Let's delete you for a moment. Now that is a little bit on the sharp side as well. There must be a way to make that like a little bit more gradual. Page down. Now then it's got this weird bounce in it. No, I do not want weird bounce. Go away, weird bounce. Trying to get like incredibly annoying roads is difficult. There we go. Alright, reverse that one. Then we'll want a road out from this side. And this is probably the easiest one to do. Because this is a... simple matter of doing that. Although you're allowed to turn left? No, that shouldn't be the case. No. Okay, let's actually do the single lane road thing that I was talking about. No, I don't want to go that way. I want to go... There shouldn't be a... There shouldn't be a connection type thing there. Does it have traffic lights? It doesn't have traffic lights at least, so I think that should work. I mean, I hope so. I mean, I guess it'll work if I just do it with these anyway. There we go. And... I mean, it doesn't have traffic lights, so it should be fine. And then we need to be able to bring this guy over. Page up. Yeah, that's going to be an issue, which is fine. Because I can just delete that, and we can... I saw you... There we go. I saw you could fit in there. Don't lie to me. Okay. And then page down. I think that's fine. It'll be easy with Traffic Manager, but without Traffic Manager, I think this is probably going to be... acceptable, I think is the term I'm going for. Now, it doesn't solve the flyover issue, but the flyover issue is something that I can just tie in. So, if we have a look here, and we put a flyover in about there. Page up. And then across. Okay, and then can I actually page down? I don't want to join at the same time as the leaving. Like, an on and off merge ramp is really dangerous and also slows traffic down a lot. Which it should do, right? Because people are trying to merge at the same time as people are trying to, like, get off the ramp. And frankly, that's just, like, a recipe for disaster. I've seen it done before in France and stuff, and it just scares the crap out of me every time. I'm sorry, France. There we go, right. Power. Sneezing. No sneezing, okay. I'll delete that, because otherwise that's going to annoy me. Boop, boop. There we go. There we go, 10 minutes of road. Well, 15 minutes of road, wow. Hopefully, this will solve problems. Yes, people are taking the slip road. Traffic is piling up, but it is moving. I mean, a lot of it is people taking this very harsh turn here, and people aren't taking the easy way. I'm trying to think if there's a way that we can do that. Like forcing one-way roads or something. There isn't a way. I'd have to get rid of this middle. I could get rid of this middle road. Is it doing anything for us? No, I mean, other than people who want to get from here to here. Let's just... Yeah, what if we did delete this middle road? That's fine. Traffic is flowing a lot better now. I mean, you know, we've still got a massive tailback that we're trying to solve. But I think it's getting shorter. Yeah, slowly. No, not really. No, not really at all. I mean, it's because people are trying to merge here in a one lane. It's not the best of ideas. But they have to avoid the roundabout. That's the only way, really. They have to avoid that roundabout. That roundabout is a nightmare. What else could I do to be able to avoid that? I mean, how else could I solve this to make it less intensive? Well, I can't have them joining. That's straight up. They can't join there. What could we do? We could have them joining over here and joining over here. Like, straight up, we can't have this. It doesn't work. So let's instead have something like... And a lot of them are taking this road to try and get around here. Which is understandable. Water? We're having water problems. Oh wow, we're having real water problems. Let's just dump some more water in. Electricity's a little bit iffy. We'll expand the electricity at the same time. By the way, solar plants only work during the day now. I don't think their power output's been changed. Why would you ever want a solar plant? Let's go with 2. Let's expand for the future. And water. Oh, it's because they don't have power. Well, since we're here... Why do they not have power? Oh, yeah, I cut that. You know what? Problem solved. No more worries. A lot of traffic here. Because they're wanting to try and get over here and they can't. Understandable. Okay. Build more industrial zones. Yeah, I will in a second. I'm a busy man. Omnipotent mayor person. Who's not really omnipotent. Oh, we've been through this. I guess I could attach them up here. Oh, no. He would be joining across traffic. That would not work. If I could... Ooh. Yeah, now I like this idea. Oh, not this far down. Seriously, does no one want to join this? It's beautiful. You can go exactly where you want to go. We're going to change this from one-way to two-way now. That's some people going down it. Not many. I guess they just need to repath far enough. Although we have got rid of the backlog. Oh, a lot of the backlog. Come on, someone take the road. Someone take the road. Okay, no one's taking it, but we have got rid of the backlog. And at least we're getting close enough to having like another Cthulhu Junction type thing. I mean, it's not quite Cthulhu Junction, but there we go. People are taking it. Huzzah. I mean, a lot of people taking this one. And then taking these side roads. I think what I'll have to do is I'll have to tell this side road to be one way. In probably this location. I mean, if I had Traffic++, I'd tell it to be resident only. There we go. Or are they going to take... No, he decided to take this road. Why would you take that road? Oh, what are you complaining about? Not enough educated workers. Okay, education. How's our education doing? They're fine. We need a university, though, and university will need its own sort of central park. We've spent 20 minutes on this road. I feel we've got to do something else. So what we'll do is we will expand our lovely agricultural district. That's the word. I was like, what's the word for it? Agricultural district. Derp. Right. Since we're using a 6-lane road for this main road, and these secondary roads are probably not going to be as strong, I'm just going to use a 2-lane road. And this time I'm going to follow the curve of the agricultural area itself. So we're going to go in like here. And then I can probably go in a straight line. Then back to a curve. What happens if I'll hold Alt? I don't know. And then up there. And then we've got to get this bit here, so... Ooh, hello. Tells you the distance to certain things. Interesting. We'll have a curve at the end because it looks pretty. A curve here. There we go. Wheezing single roads, aren't we? I really love the fact that I can still have this open, by the way. Brilliant. Really, really useful. I think I'll switch to mostly square roads now. How are we going to do this bit? Like that. I mean, that seems reasonable. And then we'll have a crossroad there. And up here, I mean, this one's a lot simpler. And since these are, like, tributary roads in effect, they're not the central, like, triple lane, well, 6-lane, I guess. These are basically 4 lanes. They don't need to be quite as, like, heavy wearing. They don't need to be able to carry quite as much. So I don't mind about joining with them a fair bit. I'm not going to join this two up, just to prevent any through traffic. There shouldn't be any, but... right, we can close you. Bye! Bring out the industrial. And we'll do a good old-fashioned box select. Oh, yeah. And then, of course, we need to increase our districts, because if we don't increase our districts, we're going to be in a little bit of trouble. Since those all would be like, I'm going to be a polluting industry. No, 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 Jimmy. You're not allowed to be a polluting industry. But I want to be a polluting industry when I grow up. There we go. We'll remove that bit. Now, of course, they're going to be a little bit close to the incinerator plants. We'll probably end up having to move the incinerator plants at some stage. But I feel good about that. Let's put the water in. Just water, not under the sea. Although that said, you know, good work, Mind. You're on the ball today. And hopefully they should provide us with enough to be able to satiate. Maybe. I would prefer to satisfy. Satisfy our demand for industrial. And I think next, since this basically takes up most of our agricultural area, or at least the good quality agricultural area, I think what we'll have to do is do some office area and get some more educated people. And also this needs to be solved. This is unacceptable. And where are these guys going? I'm assuming they're going north because they're mostly cargo and they're trying to get out of town to sell. Yeah, looks like it. So we need to solve this issue. I think probably the easiest thing to do is just have a flyover lane, since they're just going onto a highway. Like, they're not doing anything complicated like this. They are literally going onto a highway. But we'll solve that next episode. I've been EnterElysium. If you enjoyed, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And let me know what you think about the mods and whether you want more mods, less mods. I mean, people probably want less mods right now just to be able to experience the After Dark stuff. But I've only added a few tweaks here and there. Nothing particularly big. Your buildings burn down, like, for instance, the Auto Bulldoze mod, which I absolutely adore. Look, I don't have to do that. But until next time, stay shiny.